repair program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's auto body repair program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Check 1 2 mic check. Check 1 2 mic check 1 2. Check 1 2 check mic check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Future endeavors.
There we go. We got colored.
If you slip just yesterday from holding your tiny head.
Everything set up, that's gonna be on the other end.
Yes, sir. Got it. We're running sound check. Check 1 2 mic check. Check 1 2 mic check 1 2. La Joya Stadium, La Joya, Texas. Check 1 2. La Joya Palmview versus McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Checking 1 2. Check mic check. Windy outside. Checking 1 2 mic check. Check 1 2 mic check 1 2.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. Free your GMC. We're professional grade.
Pregame here at La Joya Stadium, La Joya Palmview. Lobos versus the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Kickoff here in about 16 and a half minutes. Keep it here on Real Sports Live. Looking forward to this game tonight. 8-2 versus 6-3. It's going to be a good one here, folks. Hit deep in Starr County in La Joya, Texas. Keep it right here on Real Sports Live. We'll have game kickoff here in 16 and a half minutes. Love to have you here on the call. And Science Kane up here in the top of the stadium here on a windy night in La Joya. We'll be back, folks, for kickoff.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. for your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Want to cut the cord and and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
We're back here, folks, in La Joya, Texas. Palmview Lobos taking on the McAllen Memorial Mustangs from just up the Highway 83 here in the Rio Grande Valley. Looking forward to this game this evening. Both teams coming in here with aspirations for playoff hopes, and so a lot on the line tonight. I think especially for Palmview, is really needing this win here to secure their spot in the playoffs at the end of this season. Last game of the regular season, and here we are. I'm sitting up here at the very top of the home stands in La Joya Stadium, and so we're going to get a lot of crowd noise. We're going to get a little bit of wind as it's a little bit breezy, but I ask you just to hang in there as we get this game on the way. Again, thanks so much for joining us here on the Real Sports Live Network. Aaron Signs up here, not in the booth, but at the top of the stands. Kane on camera. Yeah, we're going to have ourselves a great broadcast here, folks. Bear with us again. Like I said, sound issues. We are literally at the very top of the stands on the home side, and so you're going to hear all of the surrounding sounds. And so hopefully all that helps to make it a good atmosphere, but if not, just bear with us, and at least we get to enjoy the video of the game on the field. And so, again, two teams coming in here looking to make a last stand here. We're looking at district standings here in this district. Palmview and McAllen Memorial. McAllen Memorial and Palmview both together, a lot of similar opponents. Palmview coming in at 6-3, 7-2. McAllen Memorial, and so definitely a game that's going to be a good one played here on the field. As we're looking at schedule, I was kind of looking at that earlier, and Palmview started off the season so well, 3-0 from a 3-0 to get started off. Lost it to Rowe 14-7, and then kept off two more wins. Another loss, the biggest loss of the season, McAllen High 52-0, and then a win against Juarez Lincoln, and then a loss to Vela 16-12. So played that really close, and so definitely a great matchup there. And so Vela, one of the perennial powerhouses here in the Rio Grande Valley, and so just dropping that 16-12 last week, and so they're looking to rebound here tonight with this game against McAllen Memorial. And McAllen Memorial coming in here strong in their season and also in district, and so they're looking to capitalize on a wonderful season from McAllen Memorial. So Palmview first to kick off here this evening, and here we go, getting ready for kickoff here at La Joya ISD Stadium. Again, McAllen Memorial 6-0 in district, so they're first in this district here. They're looking to keep, and that's going to be fumbled right off the kick there. And ball's still loose there, waiting to see who recovered it. And it looks like it will be recovered by Memorial. And we'll get it started right here. Of course, Memorial, amazing offense. We do know that they have some horses in that stable in the backfield. And, definitely going to run the football. And so that's the name of the game here. And, of course, they have Braxton Spates back there. And they have Looking some stats here throughout the year. Rushing yards per game, 168 yards average per game for Braxton Spates. And so we'll see him get the ball here. Who knows how long, but he'll get it to start this game off here. Tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage there.
On the carry, number 4, Braxton Spates.
Braxton Spates.
Here we go.
The Spates name synonymous here with McAllen Memorial football. So of course his older brother coming through here playing Stanford. So we continue on that tradition here at McAllen Memorial of having some outstanding running backs and players in general that have gone on to play at the next level. Second down and about 8 to go for Memorial. Handoff. Tackled immediately there. That's number 1 in the carry. Memorial does have a couple of the running backs too, and so we talk about Braxton Spates and how good he is. Well, they have a couple other guys too. I remember last time I had McAllen Memorial, I called another player of the game, not Braxton that game, and so they can run at you. Jaden Solista on the carry. They can run at you with multiple different running backs out of the backfield. That's why I say they have a stable of Mustangs back there that can all run the ball. It's going to be a penalty against Palmview. That'll move the chain, so it'll be replay of second down, 3 yards to go. And here we go. Shuffling some guys around the field. Vicente Fernandez in right now. I think it's Vicente Fernandez at quarterback, so Coy is not in, Kane Coy. So I was curious to see if Memorial's going to bring out all their starters tonight. It is a district game, but I mean, technically they're in. And probably already have their seeding also for the playoffs.
On the carry, number 1, Jaden Solis.
And so definitely going to not want to lose any players to injury right before they start the playoffs. But so far, other than King Coy not being down there, it looks like they've got their group of starters.
Third down situation.
Number 10, Adam Blanco. Here comes the Lobo defense. They're down at 1. They have a tall task here tonight, defending this McAllen Memorial running team. Very efficient, very explosive also. It can break in. And that's going to be offsides, or false start, I should say, against McAllen Memorial. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. You know, they'll push him back 5 yards, so that'll be third down and 8 now for Memorial. Moving them back here. You can hear that backup truck here. You can hear everything here, folks, by the way. You're in the stadium, like I said, there's no cover from the ambient noise here in La Joya, but that's all right. I enjoy the atmosphere. I love hearing the band in the distance, and we got the PA announcer probably coming through loudly. There's, of course, the Howie Lobo. Here in his Estado. And that was today. Here in Stark County. Here we go, moving to his left. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get there. It looks like he does. I think it's going to be an incomplete pass. We're going to call forward motion on the arm there. Osbel Flores there with the amazing pressure on the quarterback. Let's take a look at this one, folks. And Flores just comes out of nowhere. See, they kind of got the end of that one, folks. So we need to get that figured out here. We get a clock situation here, a little bit of hiccup here. We're back, folks. Here we go. Fourth down situation, punt now for Memorial. Very short punt. It's going to be some excellent field position here for Palmview. It doesn't even get past the first down marker, and so Palmview will get a gift right there. The offense will have a very short field to work with on a great defensive stand by the Lobo defense. We'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
We're back Second down now, run of 2 right there in that first play on the new fresh set of downs here for the Palmview Lobos. So again, the defense did an outstanding job getting a stop there, forcing the punt. The punt didn't even make it past the first down marker, and so gave the Lobos here with a prime opportunity to get some points on the board as they kicked off to begin this game. And thanks so much for joining us here on the Real Sports Live Network. Run-heavy offense also for the Palmview Lobos. Run a little bit different, similar to McAllen Memorial, in that there's options that they can hand off to different running backs in the backfield. Quarterback can keep it as well. Quarterback there, number 9, Joseph Martinez. He's a senior. But it does seem to me that Palmview has a little bit more power in the pocket. Offensive line is big. It's a big body offensive line. I was watching them, but athletic. And so I was watching them in the warm-up. I said, man, these guys over here from Palmview, they've got some size and good weight to them. And they can also move. And so very tall offensive lineman here. There's a man in motion. There's an option. He'll keep it up the middle, following his blockers, gain about 3 yards for Joseph Martinez. Still going to be about 2 yards short of the first down marker. So that'll bring up 4th down. And so here early on in this ball game, let's see what they're going to do. See the aggressiveness here of Coach Margarito Requenes Jr. Offensive coordinator Pedro Esparza here for Palmview. Again, Palmview's had a great season overall, and really have to be really pleased with that. They dropped a big game, lost by a lot to McAllen High, but other than that, they played the 2 other toughest teams in this district, really tough, Nicky Rowe and Edinburgh Vela. Keep it on the outside. Sanchez finding the edge there, almost tackled, but he steps over that one. Inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line he goes. And Joseph Martinez showing some powerful running right there. Kind of get the tail end of it there.
Finally bring him down with number 97, Dylan Sanchez. This first down is by
Here we go, folks. First down now for the Lobos. Under 7 minutes to play here. Yeah, 1st and 10 now. Handoff right-hand side. Gains about 4 yards.
On the carry once again, number 22, Adriel Ramirez. Brought down by number 44, Javi Zaguirre will bring up a 2nd down.
All right, 2nd down now for the Lobos. And here we go. Sanchez now got that really tough running first down just a moment ago. He'll get a chance again. Under center now, hands it off right-hand side. Tackled in the backfield. That's number 44 there on the immediate tackle, Javi Zaguirre for the Memorial Mustangs. And Memorial here now, Palmview really is, they're in field goal range now, and so they're in a spot where they're able to get a field goal, get some points on the board, and so either way, if you come away here with even 3 points, it's definitely a positive after kicking off first here this evening. How the Lobos there, 3rd down now. Right onto the field, Joseph Martinez, a big quarterback, folks, senior. Really trying to make that playoff push right now. 3rd down, man in motion. Keep on the right-hand side. Martinez pitches it out at the last second. Inside the 5, that's touchdown Lobos. Touchdown Lobos. On the pitch from Martinez. And we got ourselves the first touchdown of the night here in La Joya, Texas. And a great job there on the pitch by Martinez. Out to Adrian Rivas, the junior. We got ourselves a ball game here, folks. Thanks for joining us here on the Real Sports Live Network. Excited to have this call. Thanks for bearing with us here. I know, especially on the audio side. We're out here in the open elements, the top of the stadium. Kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so with that, 7-0 is your score now. With just 5:10 remaining here in the first quarter. And let's run through that replay here, folks. This is the last play there. That was a tough run there by Martinez. We didn't get to get that last replay there, folks. But either way, touchdown run there by Palmview Lobos. A pitch out to number 34. That's Adrian Rivas. We'll take a quick commercial break, folks, and we'll be right back.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We have been having a good old time at our Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff. We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
We're back here. Kickoff time. Fair catch there for Memorial. Catch just a really short kick. Not sure what they're trying to do. I will tell you, I think I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep it away from those returners, i.e. Braxton Spates, who's back there waiting on that special teams unit for that kickoff. And so definitely a good opening here for Palmview Lobos. Of course, they kick off first, and then Memorial punts. And that punt was really short, didn't even make it to the first down marker. And then Palmview takes over, and they take advantage of that gift there given to them by the defense, and able to punch one in for a touchdown on the pitch there to the running back, number 34, Adrian Rivas. And here's Solis on this carry here on first down.
Down the backfield by number 90, Dylan Sepulveda. We'll bring up a
second down now for Memorial, and like I said earlier, Memorial really good running offense, and at any moment they could break a long one and just really be explosive. And so waiting to see if they got one of those in their pocket here. Second down and 11 for the Mustangs. Handoff Braxton Spates up the middle, pushing the pile now. A good block there by his offensive lineman. Had my eye on him earlier, number 70. That's Ezequiel Osuna, 310-pound senior. And doing a great job there getting out and lead blocking for his running back. And here we go, Lobos defense trying to do what they did last drive out and get a stop. Third down and about 5 coming up here for Memorial. And here we go. Handoff up the middle, following his blockers goes, that's number 1 on the carry. He getting some action here, Jaden Solis. And he'll have enough for a first down, Memorial. We'll start the clock there very briefly. And we're under 4 minutes to play here in La Joya in the first quarter. 7-0 there, you see your score. And here we go, Palmview trying to get a defensive stop here against Memorial. Memorial lining it up, 1st and 10. Braxton Spates is in the backfield, and so he's ready to go. 2 running backs deep for the Mustangs. Handoff, kicked out to the right-hand side. There he goes, Spates, inside the 30-25. Makes a break to the inside, to the 15, now the 10. And here he goes, Jaden Solis to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown, Mustangs. Touchdown, Mustangs. Jaden Solis there on the carry, and just does a phenomenal job of getting the edge, and then he makes a midfield cut. And I talked about that explosive opportunity there and what they can do. Every so often that offense can just come out of nowhere and just make a big gainer. Explosiveness is the name of the game right now. Extra point attempt for the Memorial Mustangs. It hits the upright and bounces back, and that's going to be no good. And so your score will stay 6-7. And what a touchdown there for the Mustangs. 7-6 your score here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
At Brownsville ISD, your future starts now. Our dedicated teachers inspire learning every day. Explore your passion with award-winning fine arts, championship sports programs, and cutting-edge technology in every classroom. From career and technical education to dual enrollment college credit courses, BISD prepares students for success, no matter what path they choose. Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Cameron County has emerged as one of the most promising regions in Texas. Our property tax rate is among the lowest in the RGV. Our communities are safer. Economic development is soaring. Thousands of high-paying jobs have been created. Let's keep Eddie Trevino as our Cameron County judge.
All right, here we go. Kickoff time now for the Lobos, picking this one up across the 30-yard line. And the Lobos here doing a great job tonight. 7-6 is your score. That extra point attempt failed for Memorial. And so here we go, folks. Again, hey, thanks so much for y'all sticking with us. Kane here doing a great job trying to get this audio underway. I understand the frustration that you may be having out there, trying to enjoy the game. And I know the audio, it's not the most ideal setup for calling a live broadcast. And so not trying to complain, just saying this is what we're dealing with, folks. We're in open air. We're at the top of the stands. I mean, you can hear people talking a couple rows over from me. You got the band over here. The wind is blowing. And so we're doing our best, and we hope to bring you the best type of quality broadcast that we can. And so we keep tweaking it to try to make it the best we can with the circumstances that we have. So, again, thanks for the feedback. We do appreciate that. And that way we can know to try to fix things. But there's going to just be a certain amount that we cannot fix tonight because just of the setup that we have. If we're inside a press box, it would be so much better. But we do not have that ability here in La Joya. And so just want to kind of paint the picture for us. I know there's some frustrations boiling over, but we're doing the best that we can, and we'll continue to try to make it better, all right? All right, big break here. Here we go, across midfield and inside the 50, inside the 45 goes number 34. And he had the touchdown earlier. And that's Agent Rivas. And Agent Rivas, he's showing that he can run up there also. He says, Braxton Spade's coming in here in this Mustang offense. Well, showing that Palmview, the Lobos, have a phenomenal rushing offense of their own. And doing a great job there, Agent Rivas. Trying also to work out this instant replay for us, folks. And I know just getting the last tag parts of these big plays, but we're going to try to fix that too. So, want to see those big plays. Big push there. That should be enough for a first down. And that's number 22 in the carry, Aiden Ramirez, junior. And I was looking at that also. Agent Rivas is another junior as well. So that's promising for Palmview. Got two really good running backs right there. That can have a future here. All right, here we go, folks. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Carry there about 2 yards. And here we go. 2nd down coming up for Palmview. Joseph Martinez getting up a little bit slow there. And sometimes that's the way it goes with the broadcast, folks. We're trying to tweak things as we go to make it the best possible experience. The good news is we got video. We can see what's going on down on the field. And we've got a great game here in store for us tonight. 7-6. Remember, both these teams coming in here. Trying to find I had the standings earlier. I know I did see that Palmview was in that 4th spot in this district. And so obviously holding on. Top 4 will go to the playoffs. And a lot on the line here, I think, for Palmview. McAllen Memorial, of course, 6-0 in district, so they're at the top. They beat Vela, and so they're gonna win district. They're gonna be the top seed from this district in the playoffs here in District 16 5A. And then we have Vela that's at 5-1. Then McAllen 4-2. Rowe is at 3-3, also at Palmview. Now. That could be the kicker right there, right? That since Rowe did beat Palmview, that could exclude them this year. But you gotta play the game on the field, and that's all you're given. And so regardless of what the outcome is tonight, Palmview's had an excellent year, and I do think that that this district is probably one of the toughest in the valley, and they've played really, really well. Exceeded some expectations this year for sure. McAllen and Rowe battling it out right now, and so we're waiting to hear the outcome from that. And so technically right now Palmview still hangs in the balance, their playoff hopes. Here we go. It looks like this will go against Palmview. Penalties. Got to adjust this. I'm going to adjust this clock here just for a moment. Just a couple more plays left to go here in the first. Keeper here, Martinez, up the field. That's going to bring a 4th down for the Lobos. That might be the last play of the first quarter. And thanks so much for your patience, folks, and keeping it right here in Real Sports Live. Doing the best we can to bring you high school football and sports here in the Rio Grande Valley. And it's been a good one so far. So that'll be the end of the first quarter, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for second quarter coverage here in La Joya, Texas.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Cameron County has emerged as one of the most promising regions in Texas. We're experiencing unprecedented growth. New infrastructure projects are being developed. We're a leader in spaceflight research and have become an energy export powerhouse. Let's keep Eddie Trevino as our Cameron County judge.
All right, 4th down coming up here for the Lobos. Punt situation. As they snap that one, it was going to be high over the punter's head, and so that was going to be a problem there for the Lobos, but then they blew it dead, and so not sure if the clock wasn't set or what. No penalty flags on the field, so we'll start it again at 4th down here. We're kicking off the second quarter here in La Joya, Texas. Got ourselves a game here. 7-6 is your score. That's a better snap right there. The punt gets away. We'll take a good bounce here for the Lobos inside the 10 now, right around the 5 or so, and it'll be downed right there. And so nice job punting there for the Lobos, and Memorial will have 95 yards to work with here. Remember, they had that big old run, that explosive play that got the 6 on the board, missed the extra point. The Mustangs did. But Jaden Solis been running really well over there for the Mustangs. Braxton Spates hasn't really gone off this evening yet, hasn't really gotten warmed up just yet, but we've got a new set right here and ready to get it going, folks. Thanks again for joining us here. Second quarter action here in La Joya, Texas. And we are ready. Here we go. Handoff. Braxton Spates up the middle. Now breaks it to the outside. Now he's tackled there around the 20-yard line. That's going to be a nice 14-yard pickup for Spates. Here we go. I think we got our instant replay fixed. So now we'll get to see some of these really good replays here, some of these big plays. Braxton Spates right there. Nice job just bouncing it, following his lead blocker up the hole there, and then gets that block and a quick step to his left and breaks it for more. 1st and 10 Memorial. Here we go. Blitz here showing on the outside. They go the opposite way. Here he goes again. He's going to break another one, folks. Downfield he goes, Jaden Solis. And that's a massive rip-off there, about 25 yards for Memorial. And Jaden Solis is cementing himself here as a threat this evening. Let's watch this replay here, folks. See this blitz coming here off the bottom of your screen. Well, they run opposite of that blitz. Could have been an audible called at the line. Good angle there by the defensive back. Saved a much longer play than that, but nonetheless, great pickup there for Solis. Ripping off a long one there for the Mustangs. Mustangs on the move right around that center field mark. Pitch to Braxton Spates. He'll drop his shoulder pad level there, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down for the Mustangs. Here we go. 2nd down for the Mustangs here, and about 6. Feels like that breeze is starting to die just a little bit, so that should help with some of the wind noise. A little strong south wind today in preparation for a northern that's coming in on Sunday. A little chilly weather coming to the valley. I think high of 60 on Monday, so looking forward to the Aiporai, we'll say. And a lot of us will say we'll believe it when we see it. Third down now for the Mustangs, Braxton Spade. Braxton has been kind of more of a workhorse back tonight. He's just been solid running, 3 or 4 yard pickups at a time. He did have one nice about 15-yard pickup earlier. He does have the ability to break one for 50, 60, 70, 90 yards plus. Just hasn't been able to do that tonight. The big plays have belonged so far to Jaden Solis, number 1. Third down and about 3 yards now for the Mustangs. Jumps off sides, but they did not snap the ball. Pitch to Spates up the middle. Big hit right there on Spates, but he stays on his feet, bounces it outside, and a missed opportunity there for Palmview to get a stop. But Spates is down after that big hit. He kept his feet moving, folks. Let's get a look here at this replay. See the jump right there off sides. He gets back. Pitch out. Spates decides to cut inside, and man, he's hit hard. And number 90 is holding his head too. So both Spates and 90 collide right there. We'll take a quick commercial break, folks. On this injury timeout, we'll be back.
Bird Ogden Chevrolet has new Silverados. Save $13,000 off or $199 a month. That's right, $13,000 off or $199 a month with over 200 Silverados to choose from at Bird Ogden Chevrolet in Mission. Take advantage of big savings now and drive a new Equinox. Save $5,000 off or $179 a month. That's right, $5,000 off or $179 a month with more than 120 to choose from at Bird Ogden Chevrolet in Mission.
Garza Memorial Funeral Home le ha ayudado a familias a rendir homenaje a sus seres queridos por más de 100 años, desde sus instalaciones hasta asegurarle un servicio personalizado, atendiendo todos los detalles a un precio cómodo. Garza Memorial Funeral Home, donde la atención personal hace la diferencia.
Sigh of relief there for the Memorial fans and all football fans together. Braxton Spades runs off the field, and so got a standing ovation pretty much over there on that side. You hate to see a player of that caliber go down with an injury here in the last game. So good to see him running off the field. Big collision right there, by the way. Sepulveda was on the defensive side of the ball in that collision. And so he seems to be okay. Take one more look here, right here. Check this out. And I think this is where it stemmed from. It was from this right here. And you'll see Spates. He decides to go upfield right there. Big hit. Big hit. And he just stays on his feet there. Kind of gets his head thrown to the ground again there, but number 90 was on that big hit. That's Dylan Sepulveda, the senior defensive lineman, and he's still in there. And so big collision there, lots of speed wrapped up in a moment there. So here we go. Second down now, throws downfield. As a receiver, that's going to be incomplete. And number 14 goes for it all right there. That's Vicente Valdez. Is listed here as a sophomore quarterback. And so Valdez there opening it up. Reset this clock here just a moment. We're at 9:23. So sometimes the clock is not directly connected with the scoreboard, folks. So please understand, like the time on the field is kept by the officials and the scoreboard operator. Our RSL clock, it runs independently, and so we're trying to keep it as close as possible and do a good job most of the time, but every once in a while I'll get away. So every once in a while I'll reset it to make sure that we're like right in line with the scoreboard, at least so we can have our best idea of what we're looking at here. All right, here we go. 4th down and 1 for Memorial. This is where Braxton Spates does really well. He's not in the game. Not sure if he'll even return. Not sure if he should return, by the way. At this point, I mean, you have Jaden Solis doing a phenomenal job here for Memorial, carrying this rushing offense really, really well. Even saw a little shot downfield there by Vicente Valdez, sophomore quarterback. And here we go, handoff up the middle. He's going to be hit. I mean, monster hit right there at the line of scrimmage. And he will not get that. That is a big hit, folks. Trying to get a number 8 on the hit. That is Joshua Flores, a junior linebacker. Waiting for the official, though. To me, it looked like it was short. But they're going to say first down. First down? I don't know, folks. That hit. Let's take a look at this right here. Gets that and boom. I mean, he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and he goes down. Like that. He did not get the line of gain there. And this is not a biased opinion at all. This is as close as we're going to get to instant replay here. Like up in the replay. Watch this. He's hit right there. I mean, we're at the 26-yard line, 27, 26 and a half or so. And so they actually marked the ball at the 25 and a half. So now the offense will be penalized here for a moment. One more look at this, folks. Remember, 4th down and 1. They need to get to the 20, inside the 26. Watch where he's hit right there. And so it's right on the line. Really close, really, really close. It's hard to tell, but regardless, the call is made on the field. And it was Memorial first down, then they get a 5-yard penalty. So now 1st down and 15, and here we go. Back to football. 2 backs in the backfield. Pitch out, left-hand side, trying to get upfield. Drops his shoulder pad level. Nice run there for Jorge Munoz, the senior running back. Gains about 3 yards on that carry. We're here under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Our score is still at 7-6 with that extra point missed by Memorial. Bounced off the right upright. And that's why we have our 7-6 score. Remember, Palmview kicked off. Defense got a stop. Very short punt back to Palmview. Palmview then takes it in on a pitch out to number 34 for the touchdown. Adrian Rivas. And their extra point was good. So that's how where we're at. Braxton Spates back in the game, by the way. He's lead blocking out there for Jaden Solis. 5-yard gain for Solis. He's had one long touchdown run. That's the 6th for Memorial. And he's also broken a couple other long ones as well. So he has definitely been their explosive back tonight. He's a senior as well. And so you're looking at this Memorial Mustang backfield. Jaden Solis, he's a senior. And then saw a little bit of Jorge Munoz. He's a senior. And then you have also Braxton Spates. He's a junior. Kane Coy, not out here right now. He's a senior. And so got some experience here. Looking downfield, has a receiver. Double coverage deep, though. That's going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass there. And really that was double coverage there downfield. Just really wanted to try to make that pass happen. Trying to fit that, they say that square peg in a round hole there and win for it. It has the wind behind his back. It's also going to affect quite a bit. We still have a pretty stiff southeast wind. And so that was at the back of the quarterback, Vicente Valdez. 4th down now for Memorial. Lobos defense holding strong. This will be a timeout, Memorial. We'll take a quick timeout here at the top of the stands, folks, and we'll be right back.
Billy Kelly here, Bert Arden Buick GMC. End of the month deal starts now. $13,000 off 2026 GMC Sierra Elevation or $199 a month. That's right, $199 a month. Come see us today. Bert Arden Buick GMC. Dale guys.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes. Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
All right, bringing it back here for 4th down. Memorial Mustangs after a timeout. Shotgun formation here. And now we're going to take a timeout on the Palmview side. And so just like that, we'll keep it right here, folks. And so we get the timeout there on the Memorial side and then line it up. We see shotgun formation there, by the way, with Vicente Valdez in the backfield along with Braxton Spates. And then then Palmview, they get a look at it, which is good, and then they take a timeout. You know, it is really important at this point, this juncture in the ballgame, 6:27 remaining to go in the second quarter, first half. And definitely going to be an important defensive strategy right now. Try to use Tom Memorial here, and you give the ball back to your offense. I was moving the ball pretty well. You got a chance. Remember, Palmview will get the ball in the second half, and so they want to do everything they can to get extension on their lead rather than playing from behind in the second half. So big 4th down play here. Memorial, let's see if they come back out in the same. Sometimes coaches will do that, by the way. You know, they'll get a look at what the offense or defense is going to present, and then they'll call the timeout and then try to see if they can either scheme it differently or keep it the same depending on what they saw. 4th down, and here we go. 6.5 remaining here in the first half. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, downfield. Really, he has nobody open downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. And great coverage there by the Lobos defense downfield. The defensive backs, well-covered play. And really nowhere to go. And number 14, Vicente Valdez, was kind of running out there and just kind of throws up a prayer. And he throws it out of bounds. So second big defensive hold for the Lobos here in this very same area. They got that first defensive hold in that first drive of the game, and they were able to convert that into a touchdown. They'll look to do the same here. Again, the Lobos' impressive season, and this is a tough district. You have Vela, you have, of course, McAllen Memorial here in the field right now, and then Nicky Rowe really came out this year and really surprised a lot of people. But so did Palmview. On the outside there, gain of about 7 yards. And Palmview definitely a big surprise here in this district this year. Memorial, you know, expected preseason, expected to do well. Of course, with the type of backfield that they have. And they have not disappointed. Always a premier program here in the Rio Grande Valley, Memorial, and always pumping out some amazing talent as well. Here we go. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Going to have a handoff there. Great defensive stop right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go no more. And Memorial's defense now starting to button up a little bit and showing that they got the strength as well to make some stops. And Palmview has not thrown the ball yet. It's been all rushing so far. The Lobos offense really runs off quarterback. Joseph Martinez, big body quarterback, and I saw him run earlier and just rumble downfield and showing a lot of strength. 3 running backs is almost like a wishbone. And he'll give it to the up back, which is normally the blocking back there. And he pushes the pile, and so your blocking back usually is going to be a stronger of your running backs, and so it makes sense in short yardage that you're going to give it to that guy. Doesn't always have to be the biggest guy, but it needs to be the one that has that type of grit and really likes contact and not afraid to make the contact and then keep the legs moving. So that's usually your fullback. That's your blocking back. That's someone who welcomes contact. Your tailback is usually the guy who likes space. He likes to get the ball with a lot of green around him, make people miss in the open field, that type of person. Usually a little bit speedier. And so when you're running a multi-backfield like this, multi-back backfield, it's important that you have the different strengths back there. And so, again, you're going to have your fullback, which is your blocking back. That's the one that likes contact. That's one that more likely we need 2 or 3 yards. You're going to give it to that guy because he's going to welcome the contact at the line of scrimmage. He's going to keep pushing and keep driving those legs. And then you have your tailback who's the one that likes to get the pitch on the outside, likes to get outside the tackle, try to get in some space, make somebody miss. And then you have, for these guys, you have your third back also. He's kind of the middle guy. He can do a little bit of both. A lot of times he uses it as a decoy. Little pitch late right there, and that goes out of bounds. And so usually your third running back in the group doesn't usually get as many carries. He's used more of as a blocking back and a decoy back, because the fact that he's back there, you have to have a defensive linebacker, defensive end, a safety that is paying attention to him, because he can get the ball in a triple option threat. So a lot of times that's the one that is kind of going the opposite direction, try to draw attention so the tailback can swing on the other side. So anyway, a little breakdown there. Third down for the Lobos, maybe a little bit too much. Number 34 there, Agent Rivas. He's the one that had that really nice touchdown on that pitch out earlier. He's at tailback. He's the quick one. He's the one that likes to get out in space, try to make something happen. Fourth down now for the Lobos. It looks like they are sending their punt unit outside. We're under 3 minutes, and at this point it's playing smart football. You're up 7-6. You do get the ball back in the second half, and so if you can pin, it was a good punt last time. Remember, kicking kind of into the wind here, quartering at them. But if you can't get a good punt downfield and make Memorial offense work for it, and then you come out and you get the ball in the second half. Good snap. Oh, that's a nice-looking punt. A nice spiral to it, takes a good bounce, but it will be returned right on the 20-yard line. Shake and bake a little bit there out to the 30, now out to the 35. Big hit there at the 36-yard line, but a great return there for Memorial. Trying to get some momentum for their team, as the offense kind of stalled out a couple of times. So expecting a lot of explosiveness here from the Memorial offense tonight. I'm not sure. I do know Kane Coy's not there, and I haven't been keeping up, and I don't know if he's injured or out for the season. I really don't. I made the mistake last week when I was at PSA North and asking for Ethan Guetta, and got a response that he's out for the season. So could be, but I mean, Braxton Spates is back there, and he's playing. He's starting. Not sure how many other starters are out, but if you got Braxton in there, it tells me that your starting offensive line better be in. There's Spates out to the 44-yard line or so, gain of about 7, and that will more likely take us to our 2-minute timeout here at La Joya Stadium. And so with that, we'll take a 2-minute break as well, folks. We'll be back after these messages. Thanks again for joining us here on the Real Sports Live Network. It's a pleasure having you here in La Joya, Texas.
Billy Kelly here, Bird Ogden Buick GMC. The time is now. We're slashing prices. 26 Terrain, $5,000 off, or $179 a month. That's right, $179 a month, $5,000 off. Come see us today at Bird Ogden Buick GMC. Dale John.
J4 Trailers is your best source for hauling in the Rio Grande Valley. We have utility, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed, and more. Does your trailer need a part service? Let our new parts and service department help you. Here at J4 Trailers, we also cut brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
All right, second down here for the Mustangs after the 2-minute timeout. And here we go. Pitch out to the outside. That's going to be enough for a first down. And that's Jaden Solis, and he's been having a great game so far this evening, really depending on him quite a bit. He's been getting most of the strong side carries. That's to the right side of the formation. Braxton, has been getting most of the weak side carries to the left side of the formation. I kind of picked up on that earlier. And so it's kind of running one direction each so far. Seems to be working here. 1st and 10 now. Ball is literally lined up on the 50-yard line. So splitting the field in half. We're at a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Memorial Looking downfield, wants to pass. Again, receivers double cover, so he's going to take it himself. Finding some space out there, first down, and then he gets out of bounds. And that's a big-time pickup there for the Mustangs. Vicente Valdez, the sophomore quarterback, showing some moxie there. And it looks downfield. He has two cornerbacks covering his one receiver going downfield. So he just keeps it on his own here. You'll see him. And right at the very, very end, a little block right there. He gets tackled hard out of bounds, but out of bounds nonetheless. 1st and 10, Memorial Mustangs. I've been noticing that. They're only sending two receivers deep, and so the safeties are just splitting, and so they're providing extra coverage for their cornerbacks. There's Braxton Spades, and he stiff arms a man there, and he's down. Should be enough for another first down for Memorial. So my question is, for Memorial, they really want to pass the ball. Send two receivers down together. And there we go, Braxton Spades. Just look at him. You could tell the maturity that he has and the ability. Here we go, the opposite side. Here's the strong side, that's Solis. And right there kind of proves my point on the last two plays. You see Braxton Spades go left, which is quote-unquote the weak side. Doesn't mean that it's weaker. That's just what it's called. Because a lot of times your tight end plays to the opposite side. So it's weak side to the left. And then it seems when they're going right that then it is Jaden Solis. Okay, so the strong side. And traditionally, it's called weak and strong side because the tight end would usually line up on the right-hand side. If you're the quarterback looking forward to your right hand was a tight end, so that's called strong side. Now, with all the formations and moving around, the tight end can be left, right. You can use an H-back. You can use a slot T. All kinds of, you move your full back out, and the left side can be the strong side as well. But traditionally, kind of known that. So then you have your weak side linebacker and your strong side linebacker. Then you have your middle linebacker, your Mike. If you're running a 4-3 or even a 3-4, it kind of works kind of like that too. So just a little bit of understanding there. And right now it just seems like Braxton runs to his left quite a bit. And that could also be just comfortability. That could be just what he's comfortable with, right? And it seems like for most of his runs, Solis is running to his right. So make a little note of that. 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Mustangs, neither here nor there. But it could be a tell that other teams could pick up on. 2nd down and 9. Pitch, right-hand side. So that's the right-hand side guy. That's Jaden Solis. He gains about 7 yards in the carry. Going to be short about a yard for their first down marker. Looking here, timeouts. We see Palmview has 2 timeouts. Memorial has 1. Nobody's calling it just yet. They're going to go right back to a 3rd down, and they're going to call it a long 2, 3. Looking downfield. Here's a little hitch route here for the slot receiver. Catches it, bounces it back to the outside. Nice move. Inside the 10-5. Out about the 2-yard line he goes. That was a very, very nice pickup. This will be a penalty on the Lobos, so that'll be half the distance to the goal line enforced after. But number 19 there on the catch was Michael Alanis. And Alanis showing some great moves there to get the ball further downfield. And you're going to see a late hit come in. Alanis here, watch this. Whoop, bounces it outside now. Good block. And then right here, that's going to be a late hit. All right, that part. Well, I don't know about that, folks, because it looked like Alanis shoved him there at the end. Little. Okay, hold on. All right, so I could not understand what the Whitecap referee was saying there. But I think it was penalties on both sides is what it was in Austin. That's why I said it, because it looked like, yeah, the hit was a little bit late, but then Alanis throws in there at the end too. And so I think it went against both, unsportsmanlike conduct on both. And so it'll stay right there. So 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. And here we go. This might be, they might have time for 2 plays, maybe. Toss, right-hand side, up the middle. That's going to be touchdown, Mustangs. Touchdown, Mustangs on the carry by number 1. Again, that's Jaden Solis. And Jaden Solis punches another one in here for his Mustangs. making it 12-7 pending the extra point. Remember, they missed that extra point last time. Let's take a quick look here at this instant replay. Nice job. Good pickup block there by Spates. And then when the defender got to him, it was too late. And so with 6 seconds remaining in the first half, going for two. Here we go. Scrambling right-hand side, trying to make it to the marker. Great defensive stop there. That's going to be no good. And so the score will stay at 12-7. Here with 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Off the touchdown here by Jaden Solis. That's his second touchdown of the night. Both of them rushing. And Jaden Solis doing a great job. Quick break. We'll be back.
Now's the time to lower your interest rate and lower your payment right here. Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Get a 2025 Toyota Tacoma 3.99 APR or $99 a month. That's right, $99 a month, 3.99%. Only at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Dale gas.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
All right, we're back here, folks. Kickoff. And it'll be fair caught right there, so just shave about a second off the clock. And it'll be Lobos football. Remember, Lobos will get the ball here in the second half. And so more than likely at this point, they'll probably kneel this one, take it to halftime, come back out. It is a 5-point game here in La Joya. And, good game. Wasn't sure what to expect. Of course, whenever you have McAllen Memorial on the docket, you're going to expect explosive plays, maybe a lot of scores. But I tell you what, this has been a great defensive battle for both teams, and both of them have showed up to play really well tonight. And you've seen them battle really well and hold each other's offenses. And Lobos defense couldn't hold that last one, but you can only contain a Memorial offense so long. Here we go. Handoff. Keeper, left-hand side. He's going to find a little spot there, a little crease. And he'll be tackled there by multiple. That's going to be the last play for this first half here. And our score is going to be 12-7. 12-7 is our score here in La Joya, Texas. And it's been a good one so far, folks. I mean, it's been hasn't been boring by any means. And hopefully we've gotten some of that audio stuff taken care of, thanks to Jammer back in Central Station, and also Kane here working on that for us to try to get us the best quality that we can possibly have on broadcast. But we're going to go to halftime here in a few moments, folks, and about 28 minutes on the clock. And during these 28 minutes, of course, we'll have the bands, the dance teams on the field, so on and so forth. We cannot broadcast that live, the audio, as per copyright issues, and so we'll have the video running split screen just so you can kind of get an idea of where we're at and in halftime. But it'll be 28 minutes here at halftime. Kind of recapping that first half, and again, I was talking about the defensive play for both teams and how that has been better than expected tonight, and they both come out to play. Of course, we know Memorial in that driver's seat in district, and we also have Palmview, who's praying for a miracle. Really, I don't know if it's even possible, but they've had just such a great season of making it this year, and so a lot of people, a lot of fans are really proud of their Palmview Lobos and wonderful records for both these teams, and just a great showing. And so we got ourselves a really good game here in La Joya, and really excited for you to stay on the broadcast. And so set your clocks here for about 27.5 minutes. Or you can just watch, the halftime like 7 split screen. That's fine. And then we'll be back for second half live coverage here in La Joya. Thanks again, folks. Real Sports Live Network. Thanks for joining us.
Now's the time to lower your payment and lower your rate at Bird Auto Toyota in Harlingen. Get a 2026 Tundra for just $245 a month or 2.99. That's right, $245 a month or 2.99 APR only at Bird Auto Toyota in Harlingen. Dale gas.
CBS 4 News, bringing you the most SpaceX coverage with our exclusive partnership with La Padre Space Channel, weekly updates, live cameras from Starbase, and live coverage from SpaceX launches. CBS 4 News, your Space Coast station, working for you.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
That's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Inside Valley Politics, a fresh perspective on Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
Exceptional performance and advanced cutting-edge technology wrapped in stylish elegance sets Lincoln apart. Sames McAllen Lincoln is here to bring you the full line of exquisite Lincoln vehicles. With over a century of driving Texans, our service and experience is unmatched. Come experience the Sames way. Start online at samesmcallenlincoln.com or visit us at 1301 East Expressway 83, Sames McAllen Lincoln, delivering a century of savings, service, and smiles.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
You never know when grief will come upon you and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We have been having a good old time at our Tailgate Fiesta. We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff. We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Laco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Halftime here in La Joya, Texas. 12-7 your score. 12.5 minutes left to go here at halftime. So doing a presentation here on the field. We'll be back here in about 12 minutes. Second half live coverage. Real Sports Live Network.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Weslaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
About 4.5 minutes left to go here at halftime here in La Joya, Texas. Great to have you on the broadcast here. Real Sports Live Network. If those of you all have been hanging in while we've gone through this halftime progression, Palmview had a special presentation for seniors, and so didn't run their band during halftime, assuming that they'll go after the game. And so kind of had some moments here on the field, just getting ready. Both teams are taking the field now, warming up, getting ready for the second half. And what do we see in the first half? Let's talk about Memorial first. Memorial, of course, excellent play out of the backfield there for Memorial. We do have a sophomore quarterback in there right now, number 14. That's Vicente Valdez, doing a great job of spreading the ball around. He's trying to take a couple targets downfield, connect on some passes. Just hasn't been able to connect with his receivers. But number 1, Jaden Solis, has been the story tonight. 2 touchdowns rushing for Jaden out of the backfield, and showing some speed and burst when he gets out. Braxton Spates has been solid again tonight, and not asking too much of him, but he's also been out there leading the way, blocking for Jaden Solis. And so that offense has looked good, looked efficient. Have 12 points on the board. First extra point attempt hit the upright, bounced off, so that was no good. And then they went for the 2-point conversion. And number 14, Vicente Valdez, was rushed out of bounds and no good there as well. Let's talk a little bit about Palmview. The Lobos, the one touchdown for the Lobos came on the pitch out to Adrian Rivas, number 34, the junior running back. And he had another couple of big plays also here in the first half, and is shown to be working hard here. Number 9, Joseph Martinez, quarterback, has really been taking the brunt of the carries and doing a great job of dispersing and, more importantly, taking care of the football tonight. And so both teams have showed some strength on offense. They've both looked good at times. They've had some bursts. They've had some explosive plays here. But for more than anything, it's been just a very base, foundational type football. Really haven't opened up the playbook too much, as you probably expect here at this point, the last game of the season, especially for Memorial, as they're looking forward to playoffs next week. And as they're preparing for that, they're going to not want to open up too much of the playbook and give up too many looks away on that. So we'll be getting ready here for second half action here in about 2 minutes, and so you can set your clocks here, or just keep it right here. We'll run through a few commercials, and then we'll be ready for kickoff. Again, Palmview Lobos will get the ball in the second half, and so they'll look to get a return and to get something happening. They can best Memorial right here, right off the bat here in the second half by getting it downfield and getting a touchdown. They're only down 5 points in this one. And so keep it here on Real Sports Live Network. We're excited to have you. Hopefully we've been able to work through some of our audio issues in the first half, a couple little visual things there too, but that's what we do. We work through things, we try to figure it out, make the broadcast even better, and we'll keep working on it here for the second half. And so again, thanks for joining us here. You're watching on YouTube, Real Sports Live Network app, Roku TV. We're just glad that you chose to watch this district game tonight. And I kind of wish that Palmview would have been able to take one more game. Then they would have been right in that mix for the top of this district. That loss, 2 losses, heartbreakers to Nicky Rowe and Tavella this year, I feel really hurt them, standings-wise in this district. But other than that, I mean, you have to be really excited for the future of this program, and great end to the season either way. So we got a great second half ahead of us. I'll take a quick commercial break, folks, and we'll be back here for second half live coverage in La Joya, Texas. Thanks for joining us.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
And here we are, folks, back here for the second half. Memorial already lining up on the field here for kickoff. You see the lights. That addition of the LED lights in a lot of these stadiums here in the Rio Grande Valley have really added an element to being here live at these football games. And so see that flashing on and off there. Some stadiums have colors and whatnot. And so definitely taking the fan atmosphere up another notch. And La Joya's done it as well. Here we go, kickoff time. Memorial ready. They're on the field ready in lined up for kickoff well before Palmview was even running out of the tunnel, and so they're really showing that they're ready to go, that they're excited for the second half here, and so are we. And here we go, kickoff time here in La Joya. I'll keep it right here on Real Sports Live Network, and here we go. This will be returned now across the 25. Nice move there to the 30, and so this will be really important here for Palmview to get a positive drive. If they can get a touchdown on the scoreboard, then of course they would take the lead here. Field goal wouldn't quite get there, but a touchdown would, and then some. And so Lobo offense here, again powered in that first half there, leadership-wise, by their quarterback, doing a great job there, leading the team, Joseph Martinez. And number 34 for the Lobos has been their one sole touchdown, Adrian Rivas. He's a junior running back, and he's been explosive at times as well. And so they'll look to get this offense going here, and here we go. We're off here in the second half. There goes Rivas in motion. Give me a pass downfield, the first pass of the night for the Lobos, and that is going to be incomplete pass downfield. Looked really good, by the way, and so targeted their big tight end, and I would do that again if I were the Lobos. It was there, just missed by a little bit there. I'll try to get a number here. By the way, these Lobos jerseys are really hard to read the numbers. It's a black with a dark red numbering system, and so kind of hard. I have to get the right, and maybe it's just my eyes too, folks. I would have to admit that. But I'm going to have to say that I need the right light angle to get a number for you folks. So maybe it's time to go get my eyes checked. 2nd down and 10 for the Lobos. 3 running backfield again. And here we go. They're going to blow this one dead and reset this one. I think this is going to go against the Lobos. His false start. I think I see 85, by the way, the intended receiver. Yeah, that's going to be Kevin Solis. Have him here as a tight end defensive lineman, junior. And so Solis, that big tight end there, man, I would target him a lot more as a junior also. Looking forward to having him back next year. I mean, he's impressive. If he's able to get downfield, run good routes, has good hands, he's a weapon in this arsenal. And so definitely going to look to try to get him more involved in the game plans. Like I said, not next year. Here we go. 2nd down run on the outside. Just a short gain right there for the Lobos. Not much as we are underway here. 3rd down coming up for Palmview. 3rd down about 14. It seems to be kind of a spot where if you can, you'd like to go to the air here, try to get a pass downfield. I said earlier, again, you've got that big tight end there. It make a lot of sense to try to get him the ball downfield. 3rd down, 14 coming up for the Lobos. Same formation offensively. And he's going to roll out, tries to find a receiver downfield. He does have a man on the outside there. That's going to be incomplete pass. Good coverage there by Memorial defense. And putting the blanket there on that receiver, not able to get to the football. We do have a player down there, so here he comes. He's trotting out now. Another tall receiver there for the Lobos. But how about that great coverage there for number 22 of McAllen Memorial? Staying with that receiver all the way to the sideline there. Great defensive coverage there by Nehemiah Adewale. And that pass intended for number 86 of Palmview. Don't have a number here. 88, that looks like. There you go. That's going to be Zachariah Chavez. 4th down for the Lobos. And the umpire runs up to protect the football. Now we're ready. High snap. It's over his head. And the punter's going to try to get this one away, and he does. Somehow and someway. And it takes an incredible bounce. Look at this. All the way down to the 30 and inside the 30. That is an incredible job on the punter there. I mean, oh my. I mean, we're looking at about over 70 yards punt. And let's take a look at this replay right here. And so it goes over the head of the punter. So he ends up punting this football from around the 3-yard line. So let's do some math here. And it just takes a phenomenal bounce forward and comes all the way down here. And so from the 3-yard line, starting here at the 28. And so that is a massive, about 71-yard punt from where it left its foot. It's not going to count the same one because they're going back to line of scrimmage. But from when it left its foot to where it settled, that's 71 yards. 1st and 10 here, run, and another 1st down for Memorial. So at least there, the running back. He's been the workhorse here for this offense tonight. We'll be running somebody else here on the field, folks. And again, thanks for joining us on this broadcast. I'm super appreciative here for our RSL crew, both here on site, Kane, and also from afar, Jammer. And I know that they've been working on tweaking things with our audio. But keep in mind, I am up here in the stands, and so we're surrounded by fans, and you get all the noises that come with that. And so just understand that we're doing the best we can. I'm trying to shield my microphone with my notebook here and trying to keep unwanted sounds away. And so we're doing all that we possibly can. So thanks again for bearing with us and being patient. Thanks again to our crew for doing a great job of trying to make it as best as possible. And so we love all football games in the Rio Grande Valley. There's some atmosphere, situation, setups that are more conducive to a cleaner broadcast than others, and so, but nonetheless, we just enjoy being at all of them, and so we'll take the invite if we get it, and even that means we're sitting out in the stands. That's okay. 1st down now for Braxton Spates. Spates now, he's showing that he's still around, and he's still going to be a problem for defenses. Doing a great job there. and moves the chains. First down for Braxton Spates on the carry. And now they move it to Lobo territory. They're inside the 45-yard line. Again, remember that Lobo punt from his foot went 71 yards until it was downed. That snap sailed over his head. Was able to get it rugby style. They took a massive forward bounce on first hit, but Memorial has responded well. They are the ones with back-to-back scores here, and here's their workhorse tonight, and doing a great job getting upfield here and really battling is Solis there, Jaden Solis. And he's hard to bring down, and he does show, like I said earlier, he's got that explosiveness. He can get outside, get out in space, and he can make things happen that way, but he's not afraid of contact either, and so he does a great job of taking the contact and then still pumping his legs and trying to get more yards out of it. Second down and 3. Confetti everywhere here in the stadium. Lots of those confetti poppers, and so saw some people covering their nachos, so we didn't get confetti in there earlier. All right, Braxton Spates pushing right on that first down marker. It's going to be really, really close, right on the 35-yard line. And if he doesn't get it, it'll be a really, really short third down. But showing a lot of strength there also. And really, again, that's the thing for Memorial. Regardless of who touches that football out of the backfield, it's going to be someone who can handle the responsibility and make something happen. And that's a blessing that Memorial has with that stable of running backs, like I like to say. And that's because they're really not stretching the playbook very much at all tonight. They're down and very short. They don't have to, by the way, because it's been working. There's Solis upfield. That's going to be enough for a first down. Mustangs, and that'll move the chains downfield. And again, Memorial just doing a great job. All right, we're back. Here we go. Under 7.5 to go in the third quarter, and this quarter's moving pretty quickly now. And 1st and 10 Memorial, and they've been able to move the ball downfield after that punt. Barely got off there by Palmview, and now they're trying to take advantage of the situation. Pitch out, Spates up the middle now, following his blocker, makes another cut inside the 20-yard line. He goes, and that's a really nice pickup there for Braxton Spates. Getting downfield. Let's check this replay out right here, and just love the way that he follows. Very patient run here, where he literally follows his blockers, and he waits for that opening, and then he takes it right here. Pitch out, nice block there in the outside linebacker, and then he just knows where to go with the football, and he just trails right behind his fellow teammate there. Another first down. 1st and 10, Memorial. Spates in the backfield. Hands it. Nice move. Puts his foot in the ground. Makes a stomp. Gets outside now to the corner. That is going to be a touchdown, Memorial. The 3rd touchdown of the night for Mr. Jaden. And he gets a great move. Solis there bounces it and then uses the speed. And so toughness and speed together combine on that run. Gives him his 3rd touchdown of the night. And so just like that, Memorial converts after that punt. Takes it downfield. 18-7 is our score now. Extra point pending. Remember, they missed the first one. Failed to convert the 2-point conversion after that. Flags on the play. Wait for the official call here. Didn't see a flag, but they did blow it dead. So false start, and that'll go 5 yards back. And special teams woes continue here for Memorial. They've had just such a hard time with extra point, and then the 2-point conversion missed, and then this extra point again gets penalized right off the bat. And so just really, really difficult time out here for the special teams unit in Memorial, and that is something as you're moving on to the playoffs you really have to make sure gets fixed, because that can come and bite you at the most inopportune moments. This extra point is up and it's good. That leaves us 19-7 is our score here from La Joya, Texas. Quick commercial break, folks, and we will be right back for kickoff as the Palmview Lobos will get a chance to get the ball in offense once again.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
And we'll bring it back right here. Kickoff return here for the Lobos. We take around the 30-yard line. A good job there on the return, number 21. That is going to be Vidal Villanueva. And so here we go, folks. Another confetti popper over here. And they're popping those downwind for me, or upwind for me, I should say. And so this confetti is going to fly right over, do a flyby here in La Joya, Texas. And so lots of celebratory things going on here. Again, definitely need to be covering those nachos with all this confetti going everywhere. All right, here we go. We are at a little bit under 6.5 remaining here in the third quarter. And we are underway. Handoff, left-hand side. Met quickly at the line of scrimmage there. Nowhere to go. Running back number 22. That's Aiden Ramirez, a junior running back. It's a tough season here, you know, for the Lobos. I want to talk about this for a moment because, again, they come in here, great record this season. Played an amazing season, in my opinion. That one really tough loss to Nicky Rowe obviously was kind of a not normal if you look at the rest of their schedule. I mean, every other game that they played, every other loss, by the way, their 3 losses this year, that's going to be no gain there. Their 3 losses came against Nicky Rowe, 14-7, against Vela, 16-12. That is one of the Valley's best teams right there. And then Rowe, against McAllen High, 52-0. And so that just kind of an anomaly. I mean, everything else, I mean, they won games 50-20, 43-41 was a close one, 28-23 was a close. They've played in a lot of close games this year, but still, nonetheless, I mean, the record is 6-3. Say they were to go to 6-4 tonight. I mean, it's still a winning record, and missing the playoffs, with a winning record, it's tough when there's some districts here in the Valley where you're going to have teams with losing records in the playoffs because they have much smaller districts. And so that's something you need to think about in realignment. But look at this run right here. Great job getting downfield. And that's some tough running there for Joseph Martinez. And Joseph Martinez with a first down for the Lobos. And that'll momentarily stop the clock right there, folks. And so, again, 19-7 is our score. Remember, Memorial missed that first touchdown's extra point and then failed in that 2-point conversion. They do get the third extra point try. And so it's 1st and 10 now, Lobos. Now they go spread offense. Check this out. Go with 4 wide receivers. Looking now if he wants to pass. He connects. That's enough for a first down and more. And that's a great looking play there. And who said the Lobos couldn't pass the football? And put that in the playbook and keep it there. What a great job there. Take a look at this replay. And I just really like the play design. Of course, we go with 4 wide receivers, 3 at the top here. And just rolls out to his right. Looks really good as a passer, too. And just connects on the move, which is not easy to do. Downfield for a first down. Good looking play right there. Design and execution for the Lobos. Again. Got to reset the play clock here is off. They'll reset that at 25. Oh, it's going to be timeout. So timeout Memorial after that nice pass and catch there for the Lobos. We'll take a quick timeout here, folks, as well. We'll be right back.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
time to take a new look, and maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
And what a run there by Joseph Martinez, doing a great job. I'm going to see if I can get that replay in split screen. We were at commercial break and I couldn't come out of it, but hopefully we were able to at least get on that half screen right here. But watch him here, and he gets on the outside there and just doesn't go down. Again, we've seen this time and time again from him this evening where, you think he's going to be tackled, and then he just uses his power and strength to keep moving. And so impressive showing tonight for number 9, senior year, Joseph Martinez. And impressive-looking quarterback there for the Lobos. Here we go, first and goal. On the outside, taking it himself to the corner of the end zone. Met there by just a bunch of white jerseys. Won't get in. But another strong run there for number 9, Joseph Martinez. Take a look at this run here. You can see the power and strength that he plays with. And, it doesn't look like he's moving too fast, but when he breaks outside and then he wants to get somewhere, it's really hard to take him down. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders there. And finally they're able to bring him down. We're down at 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. 19-7. If the Lobos can squeeze out a touchdown here, they could bring it into within 5 with an extra point. That's good. And we're right back to where we started here in the second half. On the outside, keeper, but he'll be tackled immediately there on the line of scrimmage, and a great defensive play there by the Memorial Mustangs. Number 11 was back there, and that's Mateo Gutierrez, the sophomore linebacker, and does a great job there of getting in the backfield. Third down for the Lobos. This is where I would look for number 85, Kevin Solis, that junior tight end, that big body tight end who I know can get down, get some 50-50 balls, some jump balls there in the end zone. And so I definitely take a look at him. You've got 2 chances here. I do think, if you go, you would have to go for the touchdown if you're the Lobos here, because a field goal would still keep it at a 2-score game. Here you go, going to the end zone, going up to the receiver, and it's going to be incomplete there. And great defense by number 7. Number 7 of the Mustangs is going to be Josh Castellanos, intended for number 88, Zechariah Chavez. And that was a jump ball I was talking about. I think you want to give it to the receiver that you think can get the better position. And so regardless, that'll be a stop the clock right here just for a second. That kept going on me, and so I'll fix that here for a moment. We're actually at 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. And 19-7 is our score. 4th down coming up here for the Lobos. And impressive drive so far, responding after that Memorial touchdown again. 3rd touchdown of the night for Jaden Solis. Did have that was an injured player on the field. He's up, walking off under his own strength, which is always a good thing. And here we go, 4th and goal for the Lobos. And so at this point here, I think you have to trust your quarterback, Joseph Martinez, and I think it's either going to be a play action or, getting him outside the pocket, and then RPO, run pass option. Give him the option, give him the choice. He can either run it himself or he can try to look for a receiver downfield in the end zone. And so, I would try to keep it in number 9's hands here and let him dictate the play. Here we go, 4 wide receivers. Looks downfield, wants to pass. He does have a receiver, and that is going to be incomplete. Incomplete. He drops it. He drops the would-be catch and touchdown right there. Everything was perfectly set up in that moment. But hold on a second here, folks. That's going to be a penalty on Memorial. And so they'll get a replay. They'll get another shot at that one. But look at this replay here, folks. You can feel the gasp here in the crowd as he was wide open, drops in a beautiful touch pass right here. Look at that. He had possession but he does not control it as he goes to the ground. That's incomplete, but thankfully for the Lobos faithful, Memorial had jumped off sides, and so they'll get another chance half the distance to the goal line and repeat fourth down. Here he is on the outside, keeper pushing the pile, and that's going to be touchdown, Joseph Martinez. And the Lobos are on the board. And Joseph Martinez willing his way into the end zone and just doing a phenomenal job there for his team, wanting it. And he gets on the board. 13 is your score, 13-19, 19-13 is our score, 6-point game. And watch this, just willing himself into that end zone there. Pure strength, pure power, pure determination for Martinez. Extra point attempt here for the Lobos. Nice snap, the place is good. Kick is up, it's not very long, but it is good enough. And that's going to be 19-14 your score here. We got ourselves a one-score game here in La Joya. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, and we've got ourselves a good one here, folks. Keep it here on the Real Sports Live Network.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
All right, kickoff time here. Memorial set to return this one. That's going to be a fumble, and I think that's going to be Lobo football. Fumble and Lobo football, folks. And the ball bounces in favor of the Lobos on kickoff there, essentially turning into a long onside kick. And momentum has shifted towards Palmview here late in the third quarter. Let's take a look at this replay here, folks. High kick here, bounces right in front there. Should have come up to grab it, doesn't, and there you see a Lobo special teams player pouncing on top of it, and now we have Lobo football again inside the 40-yard line with a fresh set of downs, fresh off a touchdown by quarterback Joseph Martinez on the run-in. And the Lobos are back in business, just down 5 points. We're going to have a timeout here. A lot going on here in just a few moments, folks. But regardless, we got ourselves a football game here in Condado Estrella, Stark County, La Joya, Texas. The jewel of the valley here. And been a long time since I've been at this stadium here in La Joya. And it's been a joy. I can still remember being in this very stadium. It must have been 20 years ago. Maybe not quite that far, but close to. And La Joya Coyotes, back when it was one school in La Joya, taking on Converse Judson here in playoff action. And Converse Judson traveled down from Converse outside of San Antonio, Texas, to face off against Los Coyotes de La Joya here at this stadium, and I was right here. And it was just an amazing experience. I'll never forget that. And just the culture and the fans. I'm sure there was other fans from the rest of the Rio Grande Valley like me. It's just a really cool experience. So it's been a while, been in this stadium, but glad to be here on this call and for an exciting game that we have here in front of us now. Where there are 3 high schools, one of them being Palmview, the Lobos here. So a lot has changed since then, and hopefully for the better. Looking downfield, here he goes. Wants to let this one fly. He's got a receiver wide open, and he drops it in the end zone. He drops that football. That was going to be a touchdown. Taking shots downfield now is Joseph Martinez. And number 21, Vidal Villanueva, was open. And he takes a shot downfield, rightfully so. Great blocking there by the opposite. Look at that arm, by the way. My gosh. And he knows he had it. It was right there in his hands, folks. And missed opportunity again, but how about that? Jose Martinez, I love the way he throws his football. He'll keep it this time. He's going to show us he can run too. Stiff arm there. Drops a guy to the ground. Gains about 5 yards on the carry. And Jose Martinez, just a tough runner, man. I mean, the way that this young man has played tonight, I have a lot of respect for him. Tall quarterback, too. And he's not the fastest. He's not going to probably burn anybody for 60, 70 yards, but he's fast enough. He gets outside, out of the pocket, around the edge there, and he can do some damage. And then he's strong enough to where it's really hard to take him down. Third down, keeper up the middle, just kind of pushes forward. Offensive line help a little bit there. Still going. And now they'll call that, blow the whistle. They're 3 yards. And a big push there. At number 70, I got to call him out. I saw him, don't have a name for him in my roster. But he did a great job there blocking for his quarterback. Coming from that right-hand side, so that means he was pulling around in the right guard position. This offensive line for Palmview is impressive to me. I mentioned that earlier. Memorial's defensive line is smaller, but they're fast and they're quick and they can get around. And so it's been, size versus speed almost. And it's been a great matchup. Fourth down, here we go. What are they going to do? Downfield, wants to pass. He lets his one fly, and he just drops it short of his receiver and really had no chance right there. And what happened there was he was rolling right, and he tries to throw across his body. And so he didn't have it didn't look like he had his back foot planted, so he couldn't drive off that right leg and really get the ball where it needed to go. He had pressure, so he had to go right here. Watch this. So you see he's throwing over his left leg, over his right leg, as he's trying to get rid of the football there. And so he has no drive on it, and so it comes up short of that receiver. And, that's something as a quarterback, you see a lot of these pros doing that. They're incredible arm strength. You got to get those feet set. Spates on the left-hand side there. Again, running to that weak side. Kind of talked about that a little bit earlier, and holds true. I'm waiting for either Spates and or Solis to prove me wrong here and run the opposite. They will, and they do, and I'm saying they never do. I'm just saying that, it's been pretty true to form that when Solis runs, he runs right-hand side, and when Spates runs, he runs left-hand side. So that's just been something I picked up on tonight. That's going to be the end of the third quarter here, folks. And La Joya, they're going to switch it over. And so we go to the fourth, and we're excited for that. And I hope you keep it right here. And we had a great game, 19-4. Palmview had a chance right there. They had the chance to convert and then turn it over, but could not. So now Memorial will look to seal the deal here on this drive. I'll keep it right here, folks. Don't want to switch to commercial and then miss the start of this next play. Again, big thanks for everybody who's joining us tonight on this broadcast. I know throughout the broadcast we've been just trying to tweak, the audio issues and so on and so forth, trying to make it the best possible with what we have. And thank you for your patience and keeping it right here. And hopefully, above all that, maybe even the frustrations, you've enjoyed a great football game. I know I have. Second down and about 9 to go here for Memorial. Kicking off the fourth quarter here in La Joya, Texas. Braxton Spates in the backfield. And Jaden Solis gets the pitch, right-hand side. Still on his feet. Gets pushed forward. Gain about 8 yards for Solis. 3 touchdowns on the night for Jaden. Impressive showing tonight. And like I said, I've seen different running backs really excel in this system. And just goes to show you. Now, talk about this offensive line. Talked a lot about the Lobos and their size and all that. But McAllen Memorial's offensive line, man, they're just great. And they've been great. They always pride themselves on having an amazing offensive line. I'm watching them right here. And opening up a spot right there again for first down. And so they're solid. Very athletic for being big guys. And that's why, whether it's Spates or whether it's Solis or whether it's Munoz, whoever gets that football, they're going to be successful because of that offensive line. And so hats off to the Mustang offensive line for keeping it real there. And this is not just this year. They've had a tradition of amazing offense. That's why they've been able to put out so many great players over the years. And so they've never gotten away from the strength of an offensive line. Look at this pulling guard right here. Oh, my. Leading up the way. I got to call him out. That's number 70, Ezequiel Osuna, the senior. 310 pounds moving like that. Let me see if I can get that back here for us. Watch this. You're going to see him here on the left-hand part of your screen. He has a long blonde hair. You can't miss him right here. He pulls around. There he goes. Boom. He just takes out the linebacker. And I love to see it. Love to see that. And I tell you what, if you're a college recruiter, you want to get your eyes on that young man right there, because it shows you can handle second-level blocking. Does it again right there. Seals off the middle linebacker. Third down coming up now for Memorial. Spates running it to the left side of the offensive line again. So third down. This is where the Lobo defense can show up and get a stop here. Remember, they're only down 5 points, folks, and so they can get the ball over to their offense. A score and an extra point would put them over on Memorial. So this game is far from over. Memorial, what they need to do here is they need to seal this thing, and so they can get another score and make that a two-score game. They really up their chances of walking away with this one and undefeated in district play. Here it is, pitch to the outside. This is how they can do it. Jaden Solis there, first down and more for the Memorial Mustangs, and a great carry there by Solis. And I'm not tracking stats here for Solis or for any of the players, but Solis has to be well over 100 yards tonight. 3 touchdowns rushing, and right there he just has. But how about Braxton Spates right there on the outside? You know, and he's quote-unquote a feature back. You know, not only here from McAllen Memorial, but, you know, considered that in the Rio Grande Valley. And what I've seen a lot of him tonight is just getting out there and blocking and doing a phenomenal job of lead blocking for Solis. A lot of Solis' successes come off of Braxton's blocking, and so hats off to Braxton. Look at that again. That's a great block on the outside, and Solis breaks another one. I'm going to try to break this one down for us here. I want you to take a look here in the backfield. You're going to see Braxton Spates, and you're going to see Jaden Solis. Braxton Spates at the top of your screen, Jaden Solis right underneath him. Watch Braxton. Keep an eye on him. Goes outside, right, boom. Great block there on the outside, and that springs his buddy for more yardage around the edge there, and that's so impressive. A lot of times you'll have a feature-type back, you know, who won't do the dirty work, like we'll say, right, and get out there and block, and he does. And so, you know, coaches look at that stuff and say, all right, you can run the ball, but can you do the tough stuff? And he shows that he can. This is going to be timeout. Palmview, the Lobos are going to take one here. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. 19-14, 1st and 10. New set of downs here for the Mustangs. We'll take a quick commercial break, folks, and we'll be back.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate!
What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne West Laco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
And we're back there. First on run there for Vincent Valdez on the keeper. About 7-yard pickup for him. Second down and about 3 or 4 coming up now for the Mustangs. And just taking their time. No rush here. Just trying to take time off the clock. They're ahead right now. Braxton Spades, left-hand side. Pushing the pile as much as possible. Not going to get the first down. Short of that by about a yard. Third down and 1 now for the Memorial Mustangs. So right here, you can give it a Spades. Spades will get you the 2-3 yards that you need. You can flip it out to Jaden Solis on that strong side, and he can get you a touchdown. I mean, that's kind of the way it's played tonight. Not that Spades can't. Spades has the ability to break them from all over the field. Just tonight, it's been, really Solis that has had that hot hand. But it'll be Spades right up the gut there, first down. He'll get you your 3 or 4, and gets more than that, almost 5 on the carry. And again, we're right under 8 minutes to go here in the ball game, 19-14, and so a touchdown here for Memorial would definitely take us to 25-14, pending extra point, which has been iffy tonight for Memorial, but even at 25-14, it would be a 2-score game, and so that definitely puts the pressure. Palmview has not been able to move the ball explosively. I mean, they've done well offensively, but I don't know. Well, unless they bring out that pass game that they've been showing lately. There's Spades, though, left-hand side. Once again, weak side of the formation. And he's been running hard, and, at this point, I would really think, maybe it's after this drive, but he had that scare earlier in the game when it looked like he was going to be injured, comes up running off the field. People will go crazy cheering. Of course, they're worried about that. But, at this point in the game, you have to wonder, it's not out of hand yet, so they're trying to seal the game, obviously. After that, I'm curious to see if Memorial does get the score, if that'll be it for Braxton Spades tonight. Maybe even also for Jaden Solis, two lead running backs, at least tonight. Here's Solis, right-hand side. He's going to reverse field completely. Nice block picked up there. Turns on the Jets to the outside, to the corner of the end zone. Waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't think he'll get in. It's going to be real close, folks. But that was a great job there by Solis on that carry, and that's going to be highlight worthy. And we'll take a look at it right here. I mean, he completely reverses field. He's going right. And then right here, nice block right there, just helps out. And if he could have just maybe taken a little bit more of an angle inside, that could have been a touchdown. But either way, we have an injury on the field. We'll take a quick commercial break as they work on the injured player. When we come back, first and goal, Mustangs.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years. Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
All right, folks, injury timeout done. And looks like the player was able to get up off the field on his own there, which is great. I always want to see that. There's Joshua Flores there with the injury, but he's up. First and goal now, Memorial. And here we go. Braxton State's in the backfield along with Jaden Solis, number 14 under center, Vicente Valdez. Valdez, Solis, and Spates in the backfield. And here we go. First and goal. Spates up the middle. Touchdown, Mustangs. Touchdown, Braxton Spates with a handoff up the middle. Walks in the end zone there, and really no one there to deny him. And that's another touchdown on the board for Memorial, making it 25-14 your score here with 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. And Memorial Mustangs now getting the separation they so desperately wanted here in the second half, where they can feel more comfortable with the lead. And so hard fought by Palmview so far, and Memorial finally tacks one on. They've struggled tonight in their extra point, missing two extra point off the goalpost, failed 2-1 conversion, made the third one. Let's see how they do here. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is up, and it is good. And so now it's 26-14. That makes it a 12-point ball game here, 2-score game with 6.5 remaining in that ball game. And let's take a look one more time at this replay, then we're going to go to a commercial break before our kickoff. And so Spates up the middle, essentially sealing the deal here for Memorial. And great job just following his blockers there, finding the space, and touchdown. Be right back, folks.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
And we're back here, and on the return there, fumble, muff there on the kickoff, but able to recover it there for Palmview. And so Lobos will hold on to the football here with 6:23 remaining in the ball game, down 26-14. The Lobo offense pulled out that spread offense look and really started to move the football and really had some shots downfield. And so I really like that. I think Jose Martinez can run that offense like that. And so hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of that here the remainder of the game. 6:23. It's not impossible. Down 12 points, they would need 2 touchdowns essentially to cover that spread. But nothing is impossible. Some improbability, obviously, but not impossibility. Looking downfield, it will help if they can move the ball quickly, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there. Scary play there for the Lobos. Number 44 for Memorial was all over that. He could have had a chance there to intercept that football. Number 44 there on defense is going to be Javi Izaguirre, the senior defensive lineman, playing more like a linebacker there, draw back in coverage out of that defensive end spot. 2nd down and 10 now. They do go to the air. It will slow down the rest of the game just a bit. I feel like the first half went by pretty quickly. A lot of rushing of the football, a lot of runs. And then second half has gone a little bit slower just because of the integrated passing for both teams, actually. Here we go. Quick pass to the outside. That's going to be incomplete there. And so another drop ball here for the Lobos receivers. That one was kind of scary because if it was a backwards pass, that would have actually been a fumble. Let me see, take a look at this here. Good camera angle there by Kane. And then let's see where he throws it from there. And looks like he catches. That's behind the line of scrimmage, folks. So, but it wasn't behind the quarterback. So they're going to say forward pass. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now with 6:14 remaining in the ball game. 16-14 is your score. What a game it's been. I tell you what, it's been a really, really good game between 2 tough opponents. Looking downfield. Passes this one. Does he hold on to it, waiting for the official? And he says he did. And so that is going to be a beautiful pass and catch. That's exactly what they were going for earlier when they went to that end zone play, trying to get a touchdown. And that's what they need to do. And I'm telling you what, this Palmview offense looks really good in the spread. I like it. And look at it. They've got the receivers. They got tall guys that can go up there and get the football. Here's a nice run and a good spin there. He's down, gain of 8 for number 34. He had the touchdown earlier. That's Adrian Rivas. Adrian Rivas in that first drive of the night was electric. Had that nice touchdown and then really has been quieted the rest of the night. Of course, they run that option football, so he doesn't always get the pitch. I mean, there's 3 running backs in the backfield, and so he's got a 30% chance of getting it every play. Looking downfield, wants to pass, scrambles out of the pocket now, turns the body and sets his feet. That's a big-time hit there. Incomplete pass, and oh my. That's the type of defensive play, and that's the reason why receivers don't like to catch the ball in the center of the field. This one was more on the outside, but number 22, Nehemiah Deboale, comes over and just lays a hit, just lodges the football. You'll see it right here on the instant replay. dislodges the football with that hit. Watch this, boom. And just a great job. Here we go, back to a third down. And the carry there goes nowhere. Well, maybe a yard for Martinez. 4th down and 2 for the Mustangs. Defense coming up with a big stop here. So it looks like they're going to keep going for it. Going to go for this 4th down conversion here. We're under 5 minutes to go now here in La Joya. Timeouts remaining for the Lobos, 1. Timeouts remaining for the Mustangs, 2. Here we go, 4th down and a few. There it is, 1st down and more. Lobos running back takes this one to the house perhaps. 1 man to beat. Down inside the 10, still on his feet. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Lobos. Touchdown, number 34 on the carry is Adrian Rivas. And that's the play that they needed all along. And the Lobos faithful going crazy here in La Joya, Texas. And what a run. He had one earlier. Gets another one now. And I thought, oh my, if he can get past Adewable, he's gone. And he did. And that's 6. And the score is 26-20. Extra point pending here. The kick is up. And it's good. 26-21 is your score here with 4:20 remaining in the ball game. Let's take a look at this replay here. Hoping we're able to catch all of it, because that could be a play of the night. Look at the speed on the outside. Still on his feet there. The move right there. Oh my. And in for the touchdown. We got it all, folks. What a play. Quick commercial break, folks. We'll be back for kickoff.
Activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Bring it back here for kickoff. Just over 4:20 to go here in the ball game. The back judge runs out onto the field here. And now we're set. Make sure everything's set. Hold on 1 second here, folks. We're going to get things set up. There's a tee. They're switching out the tee. Here's there's going to be an onside attempt here. We've got 4:24. Again, the Lobos have 1 timeout remaining only. So do you pitch it deep and then trust your defense, or do you try to go for the quick onside kick? Memorial Mustangs are ready for the onside, and they do go. And it's not going to go the 10 yards. It doesn't go the 10 yards, and so that's going to be a penalty, number 1, and then Memorial's going to get the ball back. And so just a missed opportunity right there. And at that point, you know, might as well try to kick it deep and at least give your defense a shot. But, you know, it's tough. You never know which way the ball's going to bounce on these, and he was trying to angle it to the corner there. And just did not work out very well. So now Memorial gets excellent field position inside the Lobo part of the field here. Marked here about the 42-yard line. Spate's still in the game. Had a rushing touchdown last time out. Pitch there. Stopped in the backfield. Great job there. Jaden Solis on the carry. So that's been your 2 touchdown makers tonight. 3 touchdowns for Solis. And 1 touchdown for Braxton Spates. 2nd down and 11. Here we go. 2nd and 11 now for Memorial. They're going to put this game away. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Don't have really a need to use them. Only 1 timeout remaining for Palmview. And great defensive stop again here for the Lobos. playing really strong defense here. Number 45 there on the tackle. That's Leonidas Chapa. And I tell you what, that is a name for a linebacker, Leonidas, the mighty 300. 3rd down and 9 here. Leonidas coming from that middle linebacker position, I believe, for that tackle. And a big stop here needed for the Lobos. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Down 26-21. We started the second half just like this. Lobos were down 5. But they had the ball first. Chase down from behind. That's going to be a nice tackle. Bring up 4th down. And the Lobo defense holds here. 32, Tadeo Villarreal, the junior defensive lineman there. Offense stays in for now for the Mustangs. 4th down, waiting to see if there's going to be a timeout. We're at 20 on the play clock right now. It looks like Palmview wants to save their timeout if they were to get the ball back for their offensive possession. So nothing yet. We're down at 10. Memorial might burn one here. They're just trying to take off as much time of the clock. That's really smart there by Coach Moses Patterson. Good clock management here. And then they'll take a timeout right now. And so he lets it go down all the way as much as possible and takes a quick timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, folks. We'll be back here for 4th down.
At Tortilleria Ibanez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibanez, tradition on every plate.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
All right, here we go. 2:60 remaining in the ballgame. 4th down for the Mustangs. 4th down for the Lobos as well. Spates on the outside. Gets the carry. He's going to be short. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. The Lobos there with a huge stop on defense. And they give it to Spates, their feature back. And he goes left side. Weak side again. I think we've been 100% on those calls this evening. And the Lobos sniff that one out, and they get the stop. Let's take a look at this replay right here, folks, coming out of commercial break. Takes it, goes left side, weak side. Misses a block right there, but from the interior of that defensive core comes a tackle. And with a little bit over 2 minutes to go in the ball game, the Lobos down 5. They've got a chance. And here we go. 1 timeout remaining for the Lobos. Steps up in the pocket, trying to find a gap. He does, up the middle. He breaks this one out to the 50 and 45 now. Inside the 40, he's going to go down at the 36-yard line with 2 minutes left to go on the clock. And what a run there by Joseph Martinez. He has been the stalwart for this offense this evening. You got to watch this one. Martinez. And I thought he was going to be down 2 or 3 times in the backfield. And somehow, here we go, we're back. Sorry, folks. I thought he was going to be down 2 or 3 times in the backfield, and somehow he finds a way to get upfield. Sheer determination by that young man right there. I've been mentioning it all night long. He has played with a ferocity, just with a type of strength. And he's showing up big right now. I tell you what, regardless of the outcome of this game tonight, he's gonna rest well. And he's gonna know that he gave his very best and gave his team the very best opportunity to get the win tonight. Just amazing, amazing job by that quarterback right there for the Palmview Lobos this evening. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Crazier things have happened. 2 minutes to go in the ball game, down 5. Up the middle he goes. Pushes the pile forward, gain of 4 for Joseph Martinez. Joseph Martinez, the clock's still ticking. We're down at 1:47 now. 1 timeout remaining for the Lobos. They're not going to pull that one just yet. Remember that spread offense that they went to, that they're really able to utilize, and they're going back to it right here. 4 wide receiver spread this time. Moving to his left. Wants to throw downfield. He does. Has a receiver on the edge, but I think he's going to catch it out of bounds. He catches it in the air and comes down out of bounds. So that's going to be an incomplete pass. Martinez here looking good on the move. Shifts his body there. And he had the right idea. Just momentum carried him out of bounds in the air as he caught that football. And here we go, 3rd down and 6 for the Lobos. If you hung on with us this long in the broadcast, I'm sure you're glad you did. Here we go. Downfield, wants to pass. Martinez has a receiver coming back for the football. Oh my. That is going to be incomplete there. But it really looked like, to me, that the defender was all over. The ball was thrown a little bit short, so the receiver had to come back for it. It looked like the defender was draped over his back. Watch this right here. Throws downfield. I thought that was going to be pass interference. He moves his hands at the last second, which is really smart there by the defender. So it looks like he was, and then he kind of opened up his arms again. Really smart there. And so no call. That's probably a good no call right there. 4th down. Sometimes you see it for the first time. You're like, that didn't look right. And then you watch it again. You're like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. 4th down now and 6 for the Lobos. Blitz up the middle. They don't pick it up. He's coming through. Martinez on the outside, looking downfield, lets it fly. Has a receiver in the end zone. Incomplete pass just ahead of him. Just ahead. He just misses there, folks. And devastation is felt all throughout this crowd here. The Lobos knew they had a shot. And Martinez let that one fly. And it was just a hair outside. The silence that has come over this home crowd here, folks. I mean, there was pure momentum, excitement here the last few moments of this game. And just in that one moment right there. Let's take a look here at this replay. And Martinez giving everything that he has. I thought he was going to be sacked from that middle blitz that came, and he lets us some fly. Look at that. He had a step. And a great job defensively there, too. But he laid out for the ball there, and he's still down. That player's still down, by the way. One more time, we'll watch this, and he's up now. I don't know if he was down out of injury or more just total gut wrench. Watch this. Just lays out for that football. Gave everything that they had. And a late push here in this game. 26-21. More than likely will be the final score here unless something outrageous. I'm watching here number 9, Joseph Martinez, and he just has his hands in his face in his hands, and he's just by himself here at the very end of the line. And man, you got to keep your head up, young man. That was an amazing performance tonight, and it really kept hope alive for these Lobos. And really hard to see that, but McAllen Memorial is going to survive this one. They came really close here in this game. I mean, to not having that perfect record in district, and it wasn't because they made a lot of mistakes either. I mean, the Lobos played Memorial tough tonight, and so what an amazing, outstanding showing tonight by both teams here. Memorial is going to stay undefeated in district and stay atop number 1 in that district. And tough district, by the way. I mean, for Memorial to take district this year, out from the perennial district winner, right, year in and year out, and to be able to take that this year from Vela is a big deal. And so McAllen Memorial will be your District 16, Region 4, 5A district champions outright. And they'll seal the deal here with a perfect district record. In second place will come Vela, and then followed by McAllen and Rowe. We're battling it out right now. Still haven't seen. I think McAllen High is going to win that one, and so that is a gut wrench there, because more than likely, if Palmview would have been able to pull this one off tonight, and Nicky Rowe would have lost, I don't know how the tiebreaker would have worked, but there would have been a chance. And so it looks like to me that Palmview's season will come to an end in a very, very difficult way tonight. But what an amazing job. Both teams here exhibiting true grit, determination, fighting to the very end. And that's the type of football game that I know I love to be a part of, and I'm sure you as fans are there and love to be a part of this as well. And so great job, both teams, both coaching staffs, and what an amazing showing of high school football here in South Texas this evening. And again, thank you so much for joining us, folks, here in the Real Sports Live Network. It's been an honor and a joy to have you here with us. We're looking forward to playoff coming next week and all that's going to bring. And we don't know yet who's going to be where and what games are going to be available, but hope that you just keep your eyes open for that, and we'll be looking to have some broadcasts. But 26-21 is your score here from La Joya, Texas, and stadium here in La Joya. And again, man, it's tough to. It's one of those things where, you know, super excited to see an undefeated team in district play. Memorial worked so hard and got to this point, and man, they finally dethroned Vela. And so hats off to Memorial. I mean, amazing season. And they've got some bright hopes for them here in the postseason. And, you know, your heart just hurts over here for the Lobos, you know, watching them walk off the field, you know, just somber and slow, because, you know, they know that they gave it their all. Probably, you know, one of the best seasons that, if not the best, that Palmview has put together. And so it's just great for La Joya as a whole. And so nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to hold your heads down for. Excellent, excellent game. And they went after the King tonight, and, man, they came oh so close. And congratulations to Coach Patterson down there and his staff, Memorial, and for getting the game win. And so tonight's player of the game, by the way, and we're going to cut it after that, it's going to go to number 1, Jaden Solis. 3 rushing touchdowns for Memorial tonight, and Jaden Solis will be our RSL player of the game. And so hats off to him, and an incredible night here in La Joya, Texas. So that's going to be all for us here at Real Sports Live Network. Thanks for joining us in this broadcast. It's been a pleasure to have you, and hopefully you stay tuned for more RSL games and content coming up in the weeks, months, and years to come. Signing off tonight, folks. Thanks so much for joining us again. Final score here, 26-21.